It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First down, Jam. At their own 28-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
And the Seahawks first down.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Moving to his right. Escaping. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
On the Seahawks 40-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with one. And not much there.
They're trying Olympian 27 to FanDuel.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 258. Yeah, this.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic?
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, here's Darnold. Out to his right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And now it's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Seahawks, first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Seattle.
Darnold to throw again. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Off balance throw. It's complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Throwing, Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Darnold to the air once more. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Play fake. It's Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. To the outside. He's got Smith. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They're indeed going. It's Rodgers.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
47-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Fireman. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Teammate! No. Inside, blue 58! Yeah, this.
To throw is Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Rodgers going up top again. That's complete to Metcalf. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
That's another Steelers
First down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Will set up the screen to Gainwell. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. And it's Gainwell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Seahawks, nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is T.J. Watt getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Darnold to throw. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to get a chance to leave here with a win.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he will get into the end zone. EA Sports of the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
We'll go play action here with Allen. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. It's a gain of 34.
First down, Buffalo.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Buffalo.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
3 more yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
At the 10-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Steelers take over first.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Once again, it's Warren. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but lead.
Big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to enter.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And the pressure, too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Davis to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
It's a gain of 33. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a gain of 7.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 1 quarter in the books. The Bills with the early advantage. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll come up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. That is caught by the tight end. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. From the 20, here's second down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and That's a missed opportunity.
They'll run here with Gainwell.
Kenneth Gainwell, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 3.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
It's a gain of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
58.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 37-yard
Off the
line.
play fake, Rodgers. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Bills are going to take over here at their own 22.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Bills 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play.
From the gun, here is Allen. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now, the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Bills.
Again, it's Allen to the air. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now fast to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Steelers nothing. Tyler pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bills have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
the 50-yard line.
Alert! 319! Monday! Pass. Here we go!
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That one downfield for Cooks. And he will score. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Bills. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills are going to extend their lead.
23. Steelers, nothing.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
319!
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes in the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This from beyond 70 yards away. And as expected, this one's not going to get it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll set up the screen to Gainwell. He's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
The Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Inside. Scat 300. Scat 300.
First down for Aaron. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Rodgers now. Metcalf, left side. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up third and less than a yard.
Allen on third down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
50. 58.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Incomplete. Calvin Austin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the Bills' 30.
To throw is Rodgers. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Now Gainwell. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Inside.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Steelers first down.
Rodgers. Over the top. He's got it. Parkway, Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Steelers.
2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jim! Yeah, this. Take 30.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the handoff. This is Cook. Oh, yeah. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
319.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25.
Here's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this will be incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball, but obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing, Rodgers. Finds Metcalf on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's another Steelers 26 down. 1st and 10.
On play action, Rodgers. Metcalf makes the grab again. He's into the clear again. And he's into the end zone yet again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now Allen on 1st down. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hey, 88. No. Inside.
Rodgers on first down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 37.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Stop. Regular. 56. What's up?
Allen going to throw on first and 10. That one downfield for Cooks. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll come up for first and 10.
Blue 58. Hey, take 26. Blue 58.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.